You know, the Zerg quest, I'm not sure, honestly. I'm genuinely not sure if we can have this on 2 people at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pick it up on the Hunter, which I intend to play on first because it needs 1 piece of item. But then I'm going to switch to the Warlock and just see if I can pick it up. And if I can't, I don't know what to do. I want to check something. Can we just buy the armor? That would make my life easier.
It's time to draw, Hunter.
I mean, you can buy these armors, but can you buy the latest armor? I'm just curious. The one we were collecting? No, you can't. You just buy all the other ones, so what was the fucking point anyway? I fucking hate this game.
The sun still shines. Thank you, Guardian.
Alright. Let's go take our asses over here.
I am an agent of the Nine.
Alright, this is a quest. These things do not go up. Oh, by the way, it requires B grade too. That's not amazing in the Crucible sometimes. Is there any shit here we need? I didn't check this, remember? These we might need. Rain of Fire. We don't need any Warlock stuff. Calibans and Mechanier's Trick Sleeves. I don't think we need either of those, but I will check all the same. No, we don't need those, right? We did need the Hoarfrost Z, and what was the other one? Got Zerk and bring random shit. The Eternal Warrior.
Duraru, I bring a message from the Nine.
Any weapons we want? I don't even need any of this. Do we need a Hawk Moon? Oh, the Eternal Warrior, that's what I was looking for. Eternal Warrior Titan. Do you need it? No. So we should buy the Hoarfrost Z, right? That would be a good start. We need this. Buy this.
May it change. I may be here when you return.
Okay.
The Nine.
That's a good
see
start.
valor.
Alright. Doesn't he have an engram we can buy too? Does this help us in any way?
It is yours now.
No, it's just an engram. I'll just buy it on the Hunter anyway, because we can use siphons on the Hunter, so that's fine, right?
It was never mine.
Okay, just waste some strange coins, because we're using them anyway, probably. Or, you know, gonna gain some. We have 1 cipher, we can get 2 ciphers, we have 2 exotic engrams, we just buy 2 pieces of armor on the Hunter. I'm determined to just get these fucking armors gone. That's some way, somehow, right? Alright, let's check if we can pick up the other piece of shit on the Warlock first, and then we're going to go do some stuff. Because we need gauntlets, and then we need the full set on the Warlock. What if we... I think we've got the Titan set, haven't we? Right? Crucible, competitive. We do have the Titan set, right? We did get the full set on the Titan because we played like a day on that. I'm really shocked we didn't get the full set on the Hunter because that was really random. We can buy other Iron Banner sets, by the way, with Glimmer and some stuff. They are rather expensive, though. Like I said, if you buy them all, Glimmer terms, but Glimmer's not exactly a resource you can't replace. I'm gonna be fucking honest. So I don't know. I just want to see if we can pick this quest. If we can't, I'm going to go back to the Hunter, cancel it, and pick it up on the Warlock. I think, unless it's in there. I'm gonna check the abandoned quest too, because maybe it's there. Because I don't know if it shows up on all characters. It should, because it should be a global quest, right? But nothing ever makes sense in this game ever. As you can see, it's not here. So it's not a global quest. But it shares global... I hope it shares global progress, and then I'm fine, right? Where are you anyway? You're not even here. What else is fucking... What the fuck do you want, Banshee? You're just gonna give me all these stupid quests again?
Need anything special?
Fucking are, aren't you? Well, they share progress, so fuck it. Might as well have them on this character too.
Yours.
Because eventually they're gonna complete. That one's not. Because I'm not using a trespasser. But anyway, some of the other ones might. Alright, do you let me pick it up?
I am an agent of the Nine.
You do let me pick it up.
It
So they
was
do
never
share progress.
mine.
That off too, get more strange coins. Don't need any of these, right? Colony, Fighting Lion, Jade Rabbit, Hawk Moon, Collection. Weapons, no, exotic, weapons. Nothing in here, right? They're like, Hawk Moon's there, where's Jade Rabbit? Gotta be here somewhere. There it is. And then Colony. I'm just checking your guns, right? Because if I can buy things from Xur, I'm fucking 100% for it, right? You know, to skip wasting a cipher on stuff. Because they're already hard enough to get, right? The colony's here. I know it's here because all the guns are here. I'm just being blind. Where is it? There it is. It's up there on the right. Okay. Oh, there was one gun I didn't check there. What was it? It was... Fighting Lion.
Do not go looking for the Nine. They will come to you.
Just let's make sure you have it. Not that I give a shit about it. Probably on this first page. Where the fuck? There it is, top right. Okay. You've got those. I bought the Titan Hoarfrost Z from Xur because you didn't have that, right? That's one less Titan exotic. That's nice to, you know, how you think. Because as it stands now, Warlock exotics, done, right? Hunter exotics, missing 5, right? Titan exotics, missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll have to work on the Titans
Do not
eventually,
be
right?
alarmed. I know
Hunter,
no
I
reason
should be able to
cause
buy
you
2
harm.
more exotics once I finish this cipher. We have 1 cipher, we have 2 engrams, right?
To do what
We'll
you
have
say
2 ciphers when I
is to
finish
speak
it.
in a language of pure
I can
meaning.
buy 2 of these shitty exotics. Probably the Speed Loader Slacks, because it's probably the better one out of it, and probably like the Gifted Conviction or something, right? Because this one's Temper Strike, right? The other ones, honestly, I would argue, these are all fucking terrible, and I would never touch them in a million years, but we'll try and get them anyway, right? Like, you just see the exotics on this page, it's fucking hilarious. Okay. So I have the quest on
dust
both
has
characters.
commingled.
We're going
Nine
back to the
are
Hunter
forever
now, because I'm going to
changed.
try and get the gauntlets on the Hunter, okay? By the way, the increased rep gain, which doesn't matter, by the way, because we don't need rep, but it only mattered if you had the actual Iron Banner pieces equipped. I'm just going to put this fucking here for now. Screw it. What's this? Is this a PvP build? This looks like a PvP build. It's as close as I'm going to get. So, oh, yeah, we can take that. Anything else? Oh, let's take this. What else? Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. What about this one? Is there any shit in here we can have? Oh, yeah, moisture coins. I don't care about these engrams. They just clog up the inventory and give you something you don't want. But yeah, when we do the, you know, your Bright Dust track after Tuesday, right? You'll have access to another cipher from the Bright Dust track. We get 2 per week, Mark, right? We get 1 from the track and 1 from Xur, and we should try and do both of them if we can, if we're trying to get these exotics, right? Because the easiest way to just buy an exotic is just literally to buy it outright. Guaranteed. I can... It might be because the Titan needs so many shit exotics, right? It might be worth taking the Titan into the fucking Lawless Frontier and opening keycards, because he has more chance of getting something he hasn't got because there's 8 missing, right? The Hunter only has 5 and it's going to be reduced to 3 after this. It's probably not worth taking the Hunter back into the Lawless Frontier because it literally will just spit out the same exotic over and over again just to piss me off, right? And then I'll get mad. Alright, we have some Iron Banner to fail. What is it? Control? Yeah, control do. Alright, so it's probably not worth taking the Hunter after this point back into the Lawless Frontier, but the Titan might be, right? Remember, we've got weeks still. We get 2 ciphers a week. We've got a couple of weeks, quite a few weeks actually, where we get 2 ciphers a week to try and get these exotics, right? We genuinely do, right? As long as we do them each week, we will knock your exotics down, right? And the more I knock out, the more, like, you do sometimes get... By the way, it is possible, too, to get... You know the way I'm saying you only get 2 ciphers per week off the track, right? But when we do the track, right? Where is it? You know, for the Bright Dust, it is possible. I fucking don't even know where anything is in this game anymore. It's on Portal, but like getting to the Portal is harder than it sounds like when you're actually fucking trying to use the menu. This exotic here can generally, it gives you a direct exotic, right? And this has got a pretty good chance of being a new exotic if it hasn't been gotten yet as well. So this is another one on the track in addition to the cipher, right? Which could give us, so it's technically 3 new exotics per week. We could make that work, if you know what I mean. As long as we're doing them each week before the new DLC hits, right? And if we can get rid of them all, it's probably a good idea, right? Because if any new ones come out, then it's easier to get the fucking new ones, right? Because as you've seen, if you're trying to get older ones, fucking hard, right? Absolutely hard as fucking nails to try and get them from, because they don't drop from fucking anything. It's really irritating, right? If I go to Xur and I turn these exotic, right? You know this says contains a new exotic if any of the possible rewards remain to be collected. I don't know if I trust this. It's a complete bullshit lie, right? Because I have opened these, right? And they don't give... They just repeat something you already have. Because it says contains a new exotic. It doesn't say contains a chance at a new exotic. It says contains a new exotic if any of the possible rewards have been connected. Remember I tested this and turned in 2 engrams on the Hunter and didn't get a single new exotic despite him still needing 5 or 6 exotics? I don't think these can give anything that's come out past like a certain point, right? I think if this is not, you see this list here, right? I think if you haven't got one of these, you'll get one of these, right? Guaranteed. But I think if it's a new exotic, it only gives you this, right? And also the weapons too, right? And as you can see, we've got all of them. I need to get one of these exotics on the Titan and check if the Titan hasn't collected any of his exotics, right? Because that could be a method to get some of the old ones quicker on the Titan, because I can definitely do Lost Sector, get Engram, turn Engram in, get exotic you don't have, and save us a fucking cipher on the Titan, right?
I'm directing the Xanothief to Keidel's flagship. Give them an education.
There's method to
Guardian
some of the
warfare.
madness that's going on here, okay? Also, like, we're only gonna be on the Hunter till I get a pair of gauntlets, hopefully. I just didn't die. I love my teammates. That's just an example. A teammate just lets him run past to kill me so he can sit.
2 zones are yours.
That's not suspect at all, hitting me from fucking nowhere. my teammates are fucking useless. It's gonna be a fucking great match. Behind me, and they're gonna shoot me if I don't move. Really doing that from over there. Did you see the SMG attempt shooting at me, by the way, from across the map?
Zone B lost.
Alright, you want the outside, you can have the outside. I couldn't give a shit.
You captured Zone C. You have the advantage. Press on.
Well, that's too many people. Teammate bot walking
Cut their
behind, by the
momentum.
way.
Keep pushing.
You let them cap it before helping me. Like, fuck off.
You captured Zone A. You have the advantage. Press on.
Well, at least he threw a grenade, but he pushed me so I couldn't kill the guy quicker, so he let... Someone just tried to rocket me. Someone's cheating. Really hard. Those shots with the fucking heavy MG came through the floor. Okay, there's a reason I couldn't move there. Teammate was moving like a retard to special instead of trying to cover something.
Zone C lost.
Oh, we
The
just
hunt is on. If this is your end, fight well.
I'm really suspect about people just randomly coming up and spraying me from 50 miles away or trying to. Especially since he's like multi-fucking... Thanks, teammate. Just watch. This is what I mean about brain-dead teammates, by the way. They just stand in some stupid spot, so you think it's fine to move up, right? Because they're there and you think they're covering something. No, they're hiding around the corner, then you get shot.
Opponent claims Zone C.
Because they're fucking idiots. And I'm just getting sprayed down by multiple people because it's great, because I've got dipshits like this on my team who aren't doing anything. And this guy's sus as fuck with the auto rifle pre-spraying around walls.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
As well as this
Zone B captured.
Titan that just seems to always know where everyone is. I don't know. I read somewhere, right, that like a third of all people are cheating on PC. Just closet cheating in Destiny, and I'm pretty sure it's true. Based on what I'm seeing. Teammate was so late to that fight that I nearly died. Runs away, gets me killed. Doesn't kill the guy because he's a retard. Literally have teammates just not shooting things to try and run behind them and melee them and shit.
5 minutes remain. Zone B lost. The
Good
flames
job.
are lit, and you are the prey.
Yeah, that guy's cheating. Holy shit, is he cheating. The auto rifle spray instantly before he's even like can see you is so fucking obvious, it's ridiculous. Probably round here, right? Another teammate watching me fight, by the way, to try and hide to melee. Like, if they fire their guns, more people will die. But they don't realize that. Oh, did you think I was gonna run out of that? No, I don't feel like doing that.
Zone A captured.
Where are they all? They're all just sitting out on B. They're hiding because they know I've... Yeah, you thought you were being smart, didn't you, buddy?
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
These guys care about their KD so hard they went and hid outside. Ridiculous. Thanks, teammate.
Opponent
Thank you
wins
for
zone
watching
B.
the entire
They
time.
prevail. It won't be because you let them. Keep fighting.
Well, I'm just spawning into shit and just... I have
Zone
brain
C
dead who aren't
lost.
going to fire their guns. Red heavy as well.
Could have gone better.
Fucking brain deads on my team. We got the gauntlets. We're out of here on the hunter. See them at the bottom.
Even after this defeat, your will is unbroken.
How much did that? Did we even get a B? I don't even fucking know. What does that count towards the stupid Zer thing? Nope, it doesn't. This is why the Iron Banner might not work, because if you get shit teammates, you don't get any score. Even though it's a B+. That doesn't make sense. Does it just not count in the Iron Banner? Portal, grade B or higher. Mark, I'm gonna have to go into Vanguard things. It isn't counting for this, and we want this done more than we care about the Iron Banner, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it done as quick as possible. If there's time for the Iron Banner, I'll go back into the Iron Banner with the Warlock, right? I got the gauntlets for the Hunter at least, okay? If there's time for it, I'll do it. You know what, send me for more if you want, I don't care. If it comes to it. I don't have my lightsaber. I don't need it anyway. Vanguard Alert should do it perfectly fine. Where is it? I know they work. But yeah, we got the gauntlets anyway, right? So, I mean, it works. And I had to play one game to get them, so... See? So, this is a full set of Iron Banner gear, technically. You know, or, you know, the ornaments. You can buy the other sets, by the way, for Glimmer. The older ones. If you want the ornament sets for any of these particular ones, you can buy some of the older ones, right? But only I would do that before Tuesday. Because, as you know, the vendor's gone, and who knows when Iron Banner will be back, right? Did we get it? No, this is Eververse.
Guardian, we've picked up a high-gain transmission. Origin point is somewhere along the coast, near the Cosmodrome.
We want to get as high a score as we can, but also as quick as we
That's
can get through
Rasputin,
this
the AI Warmind.
kind of
If
thing.
I'm
So literally,
understanding
this
him
is why I brought the
correctly,
Warlock for
it's a
this, by the way,
distress
because you
call.
just put on the
There
Oxo
are
and
so
kill
few
everything.
ballet fans left, Guardian. It'd be a shame to lose him.
I don't need to rely on teammates to kill things then or anything. That's why I didn't stay on the Hunter. By the way, I saved that Hunter build with all the stats, you know, done for the invis. It's saved second to the bottom on the left, right? Before I put the PvP build on. Just in case you're wondering.
We can't afford another Omnigul situation. Get in there, assess the threat,
'Cause I know it
and
wasn't
aid
safe.
Rasputin. A threat to the Warmind is a threat to the city as well.
These enemies don't count out here, that's why I'm not killing them. And the thing is, this Iron Banner and the Cypher are both time sensitive and have to be either one must have done by reset, but the Cypher's probably more important for what we were trying to do. We are trying to just get your exotics back. You don't have to worry about it. Nothing worse than not having, you know, some exotic you actually want for something. This is one of the worst strikes for having any brain cells left by the end of it, honestly. Just standing here.
Sorry this is taking so long, but these sequences are incredibly complex. Plus, I'm actually not that great at math, so...
I don't know if you know this, but like I deliberately have on orb pickup for like grenade generation too. It's one of the times when I was like, when you were arguing, like you only need like, you know, ethics saying you only need like fucking X amount of grenade energy. But I used 100 because look at the stats we can have with it, like fuck off epic. Like, nobody cares what you think. I can have flat 200 and not have to worry about being charged with light all the time. We could have more stats, but then we'd have to give up something. We'd give up our extra orb generation. It's so powerful when you have like orb-based perks, remember? You know, like here, like the smoke jumper. Picking up orbs constantly, getting damage reduction is good, right? I hate this game.
I've got access. Let's go.
$200 does do something though, you know it does. It's extra damage. The thing is, right, if I was not going to run 200, right, I would have to run a font, right?
I'm detecting comms.
And if you're running a font, it takes place on your gauntlets, and this is where my argument comes from, right? If I have to replace one of the mods on your gauntlets, you generate orbs less often, right? If you generate orbs less often, you have less access to damage reduction and ability regeneration, right? And super regeneration. So, there was a point to the way I had it set up, and he's an idiot, right? And I know what I'm talking about a lot of the time when it comes to like how I want to set the build up when I have to set it up, right? Because as you know, if you have 3 mods on your gauntlets, every kill the Arc Soul gets drops an orb. If you only have 2 mods, it's every other kill. There's a timer lock out on it. I very deliberately have 3 here. If I had less than 100, 200, I would have to run what, like a grenade font, right? This reduces one of these, you know, orb generation perks, the firepower mods. So then I don't generate orbs every kill. Look, every orb I pick up regenerates the grenade. It all feeds back into itself to make sure you always have your Arc Soul, right? He also is like, oh, you don't need Devourer. I absolutely do need Devourer, because Devourer is ridiculous. He's an idiot.
At our side.
Devourer is amazing. It's like one of the most broken perks in the game. Instantly full healing off a kill and getting grenade energy for every kill you get is disgusting. It lets you spam more stupid stasis throws so hard. Why did you put that there, you stupid bitch? I'm never gonna get to it. There's a fucking stasis turret in front of them. But yeah, 200, and also 200 just does more damage when you're not charged with. You know, when you don't have a light charge, which is like your first kill, you won't always have one. So the grenade thing would just do more damage just for having 200 off the rip.
As a fellow inorganic life form,
no.
I just want to know that Rasputin has a much better
Epic's
setup.
gone anyway, hasn't he?
He has a secret bunker with space weapons.
We killed him, he's murdered. The fuck? I was like weirdly sliding around there. Stop putting up shitty barricades that no one can shoot through.
That Shank's been modifying to crack his system. Let's take it out.
This
breaches are a
should.
serious threat. Has the Vanguard tried to reach out to him recently? Get him to understand we're allies.
The last time we sent in a team was years ago. We found what remained of their buddies
12%.
scattered across the Skywatch.
Noted.
But yeah, look
In
at
the
the orb
meantime,
pickups. Every time we pick
I'm
up orb, we
sending
get
a team
ride or
to
die
seal
for
the
2
vault.
seconds. Generating a lot of
All
orbs, we get
thanks
lots
to
of
you,
damage
Guardian.
reduction. If we
Press
had the
forward.
Ferropotent perk too on the Warlock, we don't. We'd have to like farm the armor, and it's not worth it. Honestly, we've got Aeon Adapter anyway. But if we had that too, right, the regeneration from picking up orbs would also kick the other form of damage reduction in. It's kind of, you can get like a double. Your Hunter has the other perk, both of them, right? It becomes a disgusting like sort of feedback loop of just damage reduction and being hard to kill. All right. And Devourer means I can run 5 in the health stat and not care, by the way. Devourer instant heals you no matter what this says, so that's why we run Devourer. I could very easily not run Devourer and run the Mortar turret, right? Why haven't we got that then? Because it's not worth farming for. I would have to replace the 2 pieces of Aeon Adapter in this set with Ferropotent, right? We may have it
Once,
already, I haven't
These
checked.
cells were kept by Oryx.
We would need the exact pieces that are the
He
same to
imprisoned
replace it, or
defeated
opposite pieces of the
enemies
2
and
pieces, so we would need a
discarded
gunner
progeny
and
to be stripped for chitin
a grenader
and
piece. It would
repurposed
have
into
to be
something
those, right?
useful. Now this prison
You
is
know, to
occupied
replicate
by
the
the
exact
Taken.
stats. Remember, these
And
aren't random
Xivu
rolled as
Arath's
they were
hive
before.
come
These
to
you
bring the
can get
war
the exact
to
same
them.
pieces with the same stats on them. You just have to have them. You may have them already, like I said, but they've got to have the exact same mod things on them too. But Aeon Adapter's fine for when you're using explosive weapons. Like rocket sidearms, rocket pulsers, rocket launchers, grenade launchers. It gives you damage reduction for killing things with them. I'm not sad about it.
No matter how we slice it, Xivu Arath gains power from fighting. We're in a poor position to start, but we can minimize what she gains. Be efficient. Strike fast. Disrupt her ritual before it can gain traction. No matter how we slice it, Xivu Arath gains power from fighting. We're in a poor position to start, but we can minimize what she gains. Be
Epic
efficient.
would always have some
Strike
useless
fast.
takes on, like,
Disrupt
you
her
don't need
ritual before it
200,
can
you
gain
don't need
traction.
this, and his stats are like half of yours. Like, fuck off. Like, his stats wouldn't even be, like,
Ignore her.
he'd have less stats than you when you had 200 in something as well. in addition to not having 200, so it didn't even make sense for him to be saying anything. Like if he had a more efficient build, which you can do if you don't put 200 in a stat, right? We could, you could have 100 in class as well, right? Technically, if I was to spec it that way, then he would have somewhat of an argument saying, oh yeah, well, and then he doesn't run Devourer, he runs, the fucking Arc Mortar instead, right?
Her forces glory in these fights.
And then he just gets abilities less often, but he has healing from the Arc Mortar, the healing dive with him. From the Arc Mortar, plus he gets the Super Solar thing. It's not worth it. Is this game troll? That's the second exotic that's dropped, by the way. On the Warlock. Making me feel like I should be on the Titan. You mean his Destiny character? Yeah, you could easily have access to it in Steam still. Yeah, not just that, you could delete his vault first. Not worth it though.
Piece of violence.
Why waste the time? It would take way too much time and effort to do that.
If you reach beyond your own prison.
So it does. And
It's not
I
worth
see
it.
you are familiar with the art of fighting our god of war.
It genuinely would take way too much effort to sit there and hold delete on everything he had in his vault.
I am well aware.
I know for me to care, I already hate deleting things as it is. Yeah, fuck you, Mark.
After the Hive are already inside, that's not late. That's strategy. They're up to something.
It's long
Hive or
enough.
Dread, doesn't matter. Take them down while they're off balance.
I mean, his character's not even worth
this would be.
That's the ultimate insult, Mark. His characters aren't worth deleting. Okay, there's that perk with the engrams of fake and blow-ups on, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, that makes sense. Why they're exotics dropping? I was really confused. Like, think about it. His characters are already shit. I don't think it would be much of an improvement to delete them. Would it? Be honest. It would just be a time loss. He doesn't have enough stuff for anyone to care. Useless item. Oh, I'm dead. Right. Oh god, I can't see. Suffocating terror. kill the fucking wizard. What's this Titan doing? I shouldn't be alive still. I should be dead. I've got a warlock standing in a rear. This is a really shit day to watch, by the way. This Hypernova shit? So annoying. Yeah, we got people not killing, I think they're supposed to be killing. Also, but this is a really bad day to describe. If you know, there's fucking explosive bullshit on, right? There's fucking Hypernova on. I've got to play or not play. That's amazing. Titan's like fucking new to the game.
Oh, I do see why she likes you.
Nothing more than pockets of battle here. You must keep going deeper still.
The deepest part of this prison has seen the most death, the most suffering.
If you cannot
My screen is just a mess of flashing images at the moment, by the way.
The Dreadnought was made after my memory, but I understand the flow of energy here. You're running out of time.
Titan just put some dumb barricades and stands in it. Kill the fucking enemies, it's quicker. Dumbass the warlock trying to skip everything. Job, you could have helped with that.
There! You are there! The Hive and the Taken, and the ritual between them.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel
the
for
hills
players.
of the Willbreaker. With the relic of a brother's sword, Xivu Arath would cleave the Dreadnought from my throne.
You treat the Taken as something apart from the Hive. They do have other species among their number, but it was I who made them. They are Hive. and their newfound curiosities serve me well.
But technically I do want to score. I want to try and hit the back.
Good. You've disrupted the ritual. But something else has stepped into the gap.
This is not my taking. Knife of my slaying. To arms.
You have no authority here. What matters is the taking
This
it
thing's still
down
good, by
won't
the way.
empower Xivu Arath, right?
New
we cut
Malpais
the
or
chatter.
whatever. I know they nerfed its ammo reserves. This thing's still really strong. Like, they didn't nerf rocket pulse rifles at all. I'm gonna get away from these two because one of them's half AFK, the other one's a retard.
Xivu Arath's sword is still in the Dreadnought, but everything else seems fine. She will not soon be able to trust.
It's not the quest. Where's this quest? 21%. Yeah, it goes up like it's at like 10% to strike. It's gonna like give or take, right? Which is not like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is because each strike takes like 10-15 minutes depending on the strike. So you end up doing like 2 hours worth of strikes minimum. Usually. If you factor in like loading times too, right? But yeah, we want the cipher. It's something we do want. Well, let's got all the fucking exotic engrams. Yeah.
Guardian, a swarm of Vags arrived at the Exodus Black.
My strongest predictive model shows increased seismic activity beneath the crash site.
You threw a thing
It may have attracted the Vex, but I do not know why House Salvation forces follow them.
The Guardian will find out.
Spy asking nicely.
I'm gonna kill these things while he skips ahead. Big points. Not really doing anything. There's an enemy here. There was an enemy here. I don't know what the fuck it is. Alright, whatever. Also, arc turret on his banner. I guess. I don't know if you've noticed the other thing about the build on this Warlock as well, is the super regeneration is actually all this mods in there. lucky those died before you went flying.
This device looks like an old arc energy conveyor.
Rip. Absolute rip. I hate every. Okay, rage. Just me, or is there an abundance of new players doing stupid shit? Gango's not one of them, but that other guy is standing behind like the fucking capture point, hiding from like I don't know what. He's like,
Vets do nothing
I
without
feel like the
purpose.
enemies might actually do
Their arc
something.
charges must power something.
Cold and dark in here.
Perfect for an ambush. Stay on your guard.
trying to hit that. I got it though. Oh, Resmi, get down from here, you stupid.
I don't think we're alone. This stealth field is vulnerable to arc energy. Guardian, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Sorry, Delsnake. A lot of unwelcome attention landed on your doorstep.
You and the captain came back. That's nice.
This guy's 6 kills. Actually useful. This is one of the metrics why we run the orbs anyway. 86 orbs generated from 171 kills. There's a lot of orbs. And also the fact we can do that. I think that is worth it. What the fuck? Get these out of the imagery. It might be possible, like I said, if we have like the exact roles of the stuff. So it would need to be grenade super class. Grenade super class, but it would have to be grenade focus. This one's not. It does matter. Or super focus. These can be alternate super or grenade focus, but we have to have one of each, right? This is gonna raid melee. No, this has to be class weapons grenade. I mean, there's tons of armor in the vault. There's a possibility that we might have what we need already. I don't know. Not what I'm focused on right now, I'm just saying it, you know, something. What are busy doing the thing? We gained no progress from that because we didn't hit the score threshold because the other guy was rushing through and not killing stuff. Great! Love that. That was a waste of a strike. You have to hit B rank, by the way, to gain progress. In some strikes that's impossible. In others, you have to kill everything. Be fun times. Well. Couldn't we just plug this into here, right? Rapid repair, ride together. Need. I can do this while not doing anything, like transporting between places probably. Can you do this? Ah, you can. Nice. And then we need 200. Gotta play. I'll carry on in a minute.
At Twilight Gap, yes.
Oh god. Stop skipping, we need to kill stuff.
For final deaths. They say one thing for you. And you have challenged Heritage Hell once before. Forward
none of people would. This game does still look pretty, although, you know, 4K, maxed out, LOL, still. But then again, it is 4K maxed out running 200 and something FPS, which is disgusting. Tried to stupid shit like that. Might be another one we can try. Especially if people really This one's really dumb because we did kill everything. It's just you've got to wait the boss phases to get that score, and they didn't. So you just don't. It's simple as that. What do we want? 100. We want 100 weapons because that's what we've got initially. I want to limit this to 4 major mods because we need the gauntlets to not be a major mod. Honestly, as much as we can get in class ability is fine with me. 70 is good enough. And then what, like 30, 35 in here? It looks like we can do it. Two-piece Ferropotent, two-piece Smoke Jumper. So yeah, it looks like you can do it. There's at least 4 combinations that can do it, and it's actually got better stats than you currently have by the looks of it. It has 70 instead of 60 in class ability. I don't know how that works out. That sounds like a mistake, but whatever. I'll soon see that. Because it has all the other same stats, 35, 5, 100, 200, 100, and then randomly it just has 70. I don't know why. Something must be wrong. In my opinion, but you never know. So yeah, it's a direct replacement for the 2 pieces. Yeah.
Aramis met Praxis in prison, yes? Each day they spoke through the walls of their cells, dreaming of a new world. His research gave Evixni the ability to draw power from the splinters. Be careful, friend. Interlopers, nutless, extraneous variables. But perhaps I can make use of you. Let us run a test. Initiating defense protocol nearby. Alien. Elixir are haunted by what we have lost. But we are not forced to walk the woods of our former life as you are.
Finishing up.
Without Phylax and Praxis, Aramis will grow reckless, careless. Without her counsel, she is weak. She will struggle to control this new dark power.
perfect time for us to strike. Guardian, we should get back.
That's interesting.
Eyes up. The Cabal have been holding off waves of Hive for weeks. But the situation may have deteriorated.
This is an important strategic position. It allows Keitel to establish a beachhead on Earth at the Hive's expense.
Letting them settle in would be a bad idea.
Go forth, Guardian. Cleanse this place. Risk everything for a chance at retribution against the Hive. So much rage, so much suffering.
You saw what the Hive did to the Elixni on the shore. That would push anyone to their limit.
The Red War proved that the Cabal have no limits.
Then let's give them some. have eyes on their commander, just up ahead.
Cabal honor will dictate that you'll have to answer your challenge.
Time to fight fire with fire. Or bullets.
Unfortunately, the same cannot be said of the Hive.
That's another fight for another day. Impressively done, Guardian.
Yeah, I don't know why it said it was a 70 there. That was wrong. It's 62. It's the exact same stats though, so it's fine. Just wrong. What I was trying to do, but there we go. It has Veripotent plus Smoke Jumper. The exact same setup.
We're here, stranger. So, what's our plan?
Despite our best efforts, the Vex gate within remains active thanks to Aramis. Destroying it loses us a vital link to the Vex. A story for another time, perhaps. For now, we need to focus on stopping any further incursions from the portal.
Understood. We'll take care of it. Here we are again, cleaning up another of Clovis Gray's messes.
Be sure to remind him of that next time you see the bastard. He's the reason all this is here in the first place. The darkness told him to build the portal. It's his fault the Vex invaded. His fault so many people died. I did everything I could to help. It still wasn't enough.
There's no use in quantifying the help you give. Any amount is enough. You've done far more than most.
And it's only just begun, little light. safe for now, but they'll be back again in no time.
You know where to find us when they do.
I do indeed. Thanks again.
How far are we? Oh, that's not good. This takes a lot longer than it seems like it does. Health. Oh, health. No health point.
Guardian, scouts report that Taken and Lucent Hive are fighting to take this pass. We cannot allow them to gain a foothold in this area.
Okay.
Take them out.
Going the right way? Wait, what? Oh.
Wizard up ahead. It's not attacking us, but I think it's the source of that sludge blocking our way. We can't even scratch that wizard shields. We need something stronger. Something like that Ahamkara skull. It's resonating with taken energy. I think it works like real Ahamkara bullets. It worked. The wizard's down and the way is clear.
Good work. If those Ahamkara prove to be helpful, you should look for opportunities to use them.
Tormentor here. It's not going to let us just walk past it. It's on the run, but we've wounded it. It won't get far.
Guardian, between you and me, I like Zavala's moxie, but this ain't him. Ikora's right to be worried. I got a bad feeling too.
Enemy signature incoming. It's gone. For now, at least. This town looks like it could have been abandoned yesterday. Taken signatures. They're everywhere. Sludge is drained. There's the tormentor. Let's take Like the hive finally caught up to us.
Excellent work. Perhaps next time the Taken and Lucent Hive will think twice about trying to seize territory here.
And the free ride though. Full of 20. Doing on this shit quest. Why did we not get progress on that one? Oh, come on! I put on like 1 billion bows. What else? Any bow. I need to get my power level up. The 550 in the armor slot. Anything here? What are you? Anything trash? No trash. No, I don't need gold. I need a helmet. Shrewd survivor. Get the fuck out of here. It's not going on. I'm just gonna do some fucking ultimate tier things, maybe. Get it done quicker, possibly. Let's see. Customize. Stupid bow modifier on. Extinction. I don't know, pressure cooker. I don't even know what modifiers are on. Like as in fucking champions. I don't think it matters.
We've got plenty of civilian fighters, but deploying them this far out is too dangerous. The Guardian's on their own.
I'm not worried. I've been holding Trostland alone for long enough to know what a single soldier can do.
Oh my god, the modifiers. Well, I have a bow on. That was a crit. Fuck off, game. swear they nerfed how slow they are.
Nevertheless, it is best to celebrate the small successes when possible.
Really? I don't clock you as the celebrating type. No offense, Eris.
None taken. The Drifter's influence can occasionally bring a pleasant outcome.
I was getting worried about how long it was taking, so because they weren't completing sometimes the objectives, so I've gone into this to force the issue.
Comms are 5x5. We've got eyes, but nobody on deck. You're on your own.
Nice.
Not so. The Guardian has heavy weapons and plenty of grenades. Oh, and Ghost.
Right. Thanks, Saint.
Cora mentioned we must bind the Nine. No one seems to know what it means.
Bind as in connect or control?
What dents my helm is that this tree did not give a time frame. When is this extinction? How?
Entities beyond time seem pretty unreliable for specifics. But maybe the point is us figuring it out.
Da, 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 da.
We're planetside, Saint. En route to the nearest objective.
Here we go.
Very good. Expect heavy resistance, just as you like it.
Comms are 5x5. We've got eyes, but nobody on deck. You're on your own.
Not so. The Guardian has heavy weapons and plenty of grenades. Oh, and Ghost.
Right. Thanks, Saint.
No need to bother Ikora.
You were right. But we'll need her back soon. I know she needs to follow up on this craziness with the Nine. I just hope she doesn't get lost out there. Like Zavala did in The Traveler. He hasn't been the same since.
It's a relatively simple assignment, this. I hope you won't be bored.
Just the opposite, Devrim. After dealing with the anomaly, time travel, and advanced metaphysics, a straightforward mission sounds refreshing.
Guardians fine on their own, but it would be nice to have more light bearers for these missions.
I agree, but the Traveler isn't making any more of us ghosts, and a lot of those without Guardians went to the Hive. But long odds are normal for us. Nothing we can't handle. Right, Guardian?
Just a team of one, eh? Don't get lonely out there.
Loneliness will be the least of your worries.
In the Vanguard command meetings, Ikora mentioned we must bind the Nine. No one seems to know what it means.
Bind as in connect or control?
What dents my helm is that this tree did not give a time frame. When is this extinction? How?
Entities beyond time seem pretty unreliable for specifics. But maybe the point is us figuring it out.
Checks out. Carry on. Citizens!
The Nine hear Mercury's cry. The Nine show you these. I will try to give you answers.
Checking. Acknowledged. Goodbye.
What cipher is this? safer. Guardian, what puzzles do you bear? Some of these files are older than the city itself, but that can't be right.
Honor Mahal. Praxagorda. Seen Blue around. Bahaghari's on the lookout. Want some ghost talk. Honor Mahal. Praxagorda. Be the fire, or be smoke on the wind. Daughters of Baal. Seen Blue around. Bahaghari's on the lookout. Want some ghost talk? Hold on to your pen.
I've received a juicy little treat of intel from a local source I can't name. There's profit for us all in it, and all we need is a pickup. What are you writing? Is that my name? Stop that!
Confidential. But on my oath, Spider, when it's time for you to know, you will.
Bring Spider something shiny.
Keep your enemies away from that cache. In our back pocket. A collective pocket, not your wallet. I've never met a problem I couldn't solve with a lot of arc energy. Like a lot of arc energy. Your opponents are holed up in there. Don't let them out again. Impressive hunting. Tracker is back online. Something on your mind, Drifter? You care to share?
Yeah, thinking about the Tharsis Cantina. I remember when a hard drink was my only worry.
And your only friend.
Oh, you cut deep, Blue. Oh.
package has been procured. Very, very good. I'll see you after exfil, where you'll be just a little more wealthy. Watch your weaponry, Guardian. Client doesn't want to see so much as a scratch.
seeds of hell on bipedal booties. Good luck.
Always great to watch your work, hero.
Gig's done and dusted. Gonna make some glimmer. Definitely made some enemies. We'll see about friends.
If you see it, destroy it. Simple enough for a Guardian, isn't it?
You get to it. I'll keep an eye out from up here.
Keep your enemies away from that cache.
Mind if I skim a little off the top? Your opponents are holed up in there. Don't let them out again. Impressive hunting. That matches our target description. Let's go wreck it. I've retrieved and cleaned up a speech from Bale. It's undated. Here, listen.
To the brave legionnaires of our Imperium, do not fear death. Sing and march in defiance of it. With my power, you persist beyond your end. You exist, eternal. The mountains of your home await beyond the ruins of this system. You will see them one day. You are being hunted, Guardian. Fight like your life is on the line. It just might be.
Other side's got their eye on you. Close it for them.